Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Money Investing with John. In today's video, I'll be walking through what's in my wallet for Q2. Now, I can't believe 2025 is already a quarter way done, but here we are. So in my wallet, it's a bunch of different credit cards that I use to maximize credit card rewards. I pay for everything with my credit card, and ultimately using credit cards responsibly helps you get those sweet points and that sweet cash back for everything you buy. Now, it's very important to use credit cards responsibly so you don't owe the banks money and they owe you money. So today, I'm gonna walk you through my first credit card that I have in my wallet that I will use throughout this quarter. And that is the Chase Ink Business Cash. Now, I'm still working on a bonus on this particular card. I got this about a few months ago, but it's a business card. I have some business expenses with this YouTube channel. I'll be getting a few different things to start completing my setup. So look forward to that as I'm starting to complete all my setups within my YouTube channel. And as well as I want to separate my business expenses as well as my personal expenses from my different accounts. When I have a business account, I want to make sure everything that I buy is for my business, whether it be a small YouTuber like myself. The second card that's going to be in my wallet is my Discover It card. I'll be using this card for groceries exclusively because Discover announced that the quarterly categories is for grocery stores and wholesale clubs. So I'll be going to the grocery store and using this particular card because it totals $1,500 within the quarter, which equals $500 per month. And I can easily max that out to get $75 in cash back for shopping for food that I already do anyways. So this is a great card to have in your wallet if you are grocery shopping, which everyone does. And also this Discover It card is a great first card or second card to get as you're building credit or you're young, like 18 years old, etc. And it would not only get the quarterly categories for 5% cash back, but you get 1% cash back on everything else. So this is a great beginner card because this is one of my cards that I got as I first get started in the credit card game. The third card that's in my wallet is my Chase Freedom Flex. Now, similar to Discover, they also have quarterly rotating categories. And for this particular card, the quarterly rotating categories is Amazon.com and streaming services. Now, I don't really shop at Amazon at all, really. I don't even have a Prime membership, and I barely use the streaming services as you saw in my previous video. So I won't be using this particular card for rotating categories in those particular categories, but I will be using this card for dining. I get 3% cash back for dining, and I will probably spend $50 a month in dining, which is not very much, but I will be using this card particularly for dining. They also sometimes have bonus categories. I remember last quarter they had a bonus category for 5% on insurance, so that was a really good card to use again for insurance. So maybe they'll have bonus cards again that'll be helpful for me to use and max out that $1,500. If not, I'll just use it for just dining and I'll get that cash back as well. The last card that's in my wallet is the Capital One Venture X card. I use this card for miscellaneous expenses that doesn't cover the other categories I have in my wallet for those particular cards, as well as my travel card. I will be traveling a little bit over the next few months, so I needed this card to book airfare, hotels, as well as car rentals and Ubers. Now, this card does have a $395 fee. You do get a $300 travel credit. So if you travel at all anytime during the year, it pays for itself, as well as every time you renew the card, you get $100 back. So you essentially get $5 just to have this card. So it's a great card for people who just travel a little bit and lightly and occasionally. So these are the 4 cards that will be in my wallet that I'll be using for the next quarter. That'll be the Ink Business Cash for business expenses, Chase Freedom Flex for dining, Discover It for groceries, as well as the Venture X for all my travels. So I'd like to hear from you. What are the cards that's in your wallet? Comment down below. I like to hear what everyone's preferences in cards they use on the everyday basis, as well as quarterly. If you do want to learn more about the cards that I just mentioned, there'll be links down below for you to check them out. As always, use credit cards responsibly, and I'll see you in the next video.